Once I'm... Nope. Yeah.
But
okay, I guess now they can hear me. Now I can be heard. And then my camera's not on. Now it's on. Hi, everybody. There you go. Up, there we go. Up, nope. Up, down, left, right, up, down, AB square. No, what?
Hello.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Your retainer picks up some really crazy stuff, Michael.
I mean, that's just going fishing in Ultima Thule.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just see that. What is that?
It's fishing up elder things.
Yes.
So is your retainers fishing in the Marianas Trench?
No.
Ultima Thule. He said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the joke was Marianas Trench, the only place on Earth we know less about than space.
Well, I mean, who said on Earth?
Hi, everybody. Promo Geeks. We're live. Today is special because today's the day after Tax Day. But not really, because Tax Day is still going on and my head hurts.
Tax has been extended to 18th.
It means my part-time job's been extended to the 18th. Boo!
Yay!
Magician Coupeau.
And
that's an appropriate name.
Contrary to my previous threats, I am going to show up to work on Monday.
Well, if you don't, people are going to ask, why didn't you?
I'll make up something. Well, I was going to make up something. I died. I got better. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Eddie, Baron5X. I'm playing the guy who's on the screen right now. Right now. No one else is on the screen, so that's me. Can't confuse me. There it is. I'm also joined by Asher, the Omega of Ashers. Paytest, seen being blessed, as always.
Heyo.
And MPX, saying what everyone is too afraid to say.
Nothing?
Exactly.
Everyone's afraid to be silent.
We're on stream, we're live, we can't be silent. We should not be silent? I guess we can be silent. Should we, though?
I don't know, some people do like LPs without the person talking over everything. I mean, those are few and far between, which is why...
Now, you're thinking of our sister channel, Back Row Geeks, where we just stay quiet and don't say a damn thing.
Back Row Geeks,
Friday night or Friday night where we have a long-running, what's the term I want?
Joke?
Long-running tradition. Long-running tradition of awkward silence.
Yay, I got a 4th prize.
David ruined it. Damn it, there's a house here. That means I clearly lost. Because otherwise there would not be a house here.
Now it's time to pay exorbitant prices for a house.
You mean it won't tell you that it's your house?
Well, I mean...
Well, you literally have to build the house after you buy it.
So, if house
So did you at least get the return on your down payment?
Yeah, my money's returned to me. So... Well, I guess, does that mean I should go look at Limsa and see if anybody moved from there to here? That would be the next logical step, wouldn't it?
For a fact that's open in Mist, but it's large.
Oh, I don't want large.
You want
well, look, clearly not everything was chosen because here's one that's small and not taken. I should just continue going down the list until I maybe hopefully get one. This is plot number 1 in section 1. Sure, I mean, why not? Why not?
I'm gonna wait for Moonbase.
What's Moonbase?
The Loporits area?
Literally, Moonbase.
Oh, is that just our fever dream, or has that actually been like
it's not confirmed, but a lot of people are At this moment, it is Heavy Rumor and
Okay.
Fever Dream.
Okay, well that sounds current participant shit. Well, no, I don't want... You know, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to look for one that doesn't have participants at this point. Why go for
Good
one
luck!
That might be even harder to find even in open space then.
You say that, but look at all the open spaces. Clearly some of these had 0 participants last week. Like, if no one bought this, it's because it had 0 participants. So, like, clearly somewhere, some way, somehow. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. My problem might be that I shouldn't even look at one. I should go to a different ward, but I don't know. I'm going to try this for a few minutes and then just give up and go on and move on.
And do the CAC port?
Yeah, I need to do the CAC port, but then I need to change my screen so no one sees my number.
But, Eddie, it's a lottery. Why?
The number is important to me in IRL, so I cannot show that number on screen.
Okay.
That's why.
Stop using your social security number to run the lottery?
Ooh, this one only has 1, but...
One participant gives you a 50-50 chance, Eddie.
Yeah, but it's
That's
gonna
better than nothing.
Wait, what does this current lottery end? It should say.
In an hour, technically? I don't know.
420. Yo! So it ends it ends on Wednesday. So I guess there's 2 things I could do. I could wait until like Tuesday or Wednesday and pick a 0 on that day, or one as little as possible, instead of doing this shit now. I should almost do that because the price doesn't change by then. So see, here's a 0, but what are the chances it stays 0 for the next?
Well, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? That you... Well, and the other way to think of it is basically what my free company did, which was we ended up raising enough money that we just put like 20 bids on one property, and like nobody else bid on it, or one other person bid on it, and did not get it because we had like 20 bids.
Here's the other problem I just realized. I'm in the wrong section because all these properties in the first few wards are all for FCs. So yeah. I'm barking up the wrong tree anyway. So like, if we went all the way back to like 24, well, here's a small one for like at number 3. I'm just gonna gauge this, but I am probably gonna wait until like Tuesday before I actually bid on something and just find a one that has 0. I'm gonna do like
all of them have like 15.
Well, I mean that's it's very likely that will happen like on that day. People snipe that way on eBay all the time. So like no surprise if it happens IRL. Oh. See, the guy already has 9. So, but clearly some of these properties didn't get bought. So like, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. But I'll do this shit later. Okay, I've done workaround. I did not get my property. Boo-hoo. Goddamn. So, with that, on to actual plot.
Ah, yes, Pokemon. I mean...
Where we last left our heroes, there was a rip in space and time. Our favorite type of rip.
Wrong rip.
That's the second favorite. How far did you all get after I jumped ship?
Only a bit further.
Big man. Big man.
Forward and back, and go forward and back. Where did my marker go? Oh, I totally passed it. Do I have to go back in? Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. No.
Yes.
No, nothing, no. Is it you I'm talking to? There we go. That's what I get for leaving in the middle of a dungeon. Milkshake.
Milkshake? The boys! My yard!
Oof.
Yes, I know I did it out of order, but whatever the
I am
fuck.
deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
Okay, real quick. Difference between Void Gate and Rift. They explained it, but I was a little too distracted.
Tell that tale. We must first
One is artificial, one is natural.
One is naturally occurring. The other is man-made.
So the Void Gate is man-made.
Correct.
Yeah.
An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mericidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Wait, do these entities look familiar? Do we know these entities? They look a little familiar.
Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness.
A little, yeah. I would say that.
Denizens of the void.
And that one.
Thus
And that one.
icons on one side,
And you. And you.
void sent.
Yeah, and especially you.
And
The
you
two
were
armies
there?
clashed in
And
a
you were
battle of
there?
Unspeakable carnage. So much death. So much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Tia saying the obvious thing out loud.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Gasp.
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength.
Ooh, she pulled a Tony Stark Avengers 1.
Determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Alagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust, and the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists did matters take a favorable turn.
Wait a minute.
Their
This place is full of
dedication was
dead
beyond
people.
reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil,
Which dead people?
it finally grew to a size that a child might.
I can't say.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of voidsent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate
But
was a threat to your people.
Why
You had to
is
decide
Purple
between
Elephant?
endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister.
Because
You chose the
orange
latter.
and yellow were taken.
Maybe.
'Twas not that
And
our
besides,
feelings
it's
scorned
Pooh's
the
nightmare
world.
anyway.
'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier.
I mean, it's
through
my
which
nightmare
neither
right now.
boar nor dragon may pass.
Elephants
There's a
on
hot
parade.
Even now,
There's a hot springs
desolate
right next
world of
to
the
our new
13th.
house, and there's a
I can
guy
scarce
standing,
imagine
or a
pain,
person
yet
standing
it
in a
was
purple
wise
elephant
not to linger
costume,
in that place.
right next to it,
Too
just
long a sojourn,
gazing
even a being of
onto
your
the hot
power
springs.
risks being warped into a creature of the void.
Like
Longing.
if I were to use these the hot
You've
springs,
seen this
he would very
phenomenon
much be
before,
watching.
when we stepped into the darkness.
For a moment there, I thought you said if I decide to use these hot wings, and I'm like, hot
Yes.
wings.
Use them with my stomach.
Hot wings and hot springs with hot dinglings? I don't know.
Turn purple?
Oof.
Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
The problems of trying to come up with a
Had he been
rhyme
allowed to progress much longer, I
on the
presume
spot.
he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive